If you want to leave the rat race, you need to stop running in circles, and financial minimalism is your shortcut out. Here are 14 ways financial minimalism helps you escape the rat race. Number 1, you spend with purpose, not pressure. Most people buy things out of habit, peer influence, or emotional triggers. Minimalism flips that script and teaches you to spend with intention, not reaction. Every dollar has a job, and you decide what that job is. Purposeful spending means fewer regrets and more results. Later on, you'll see how this simple mindset shift leads directly to long-term wealth. Number 2, you cut out clutter and expenses that drain your time. Every subscription, app, or unused item silently drains your wallet and your focus. Minimalists trim the fat, not just to save money, but to reclaim time and energy. When your environment is streamlined, so is your thinking. You stop wasting hours managing what doesn't serve you. And what happens when your time becomes truly yours? That's where the real escape begins. Number 3, you gain control over impulse spending. Minimalists don't fall for the flash sale trap or the endless scroll of online ads. Instead, they pause, reflect, and ask, do I really need this? This habit doesn't just save money, it builds discipline. Over time, your bank account grows and your self-trust deepens. And you'll be surprised how quickly that control opens doors to financial independence. Number 4, you stop comparing your life to others. Social media can tempt you into believing everyone else is doing better, having more, living louder. Minimalism cuts through that noise and reminds you your value isn't measured in things. When you stop comparing, you stop overspending just to keep up. You begin building a life that actually fits you. And when you're no longer trapped in comparison, you're free to build wealth on your own terms. Number 5, you buy quality once instead of cheap things over and over. Financial minimalists favor durability over disposability. Instead of 5 low-cost purchases, they choose one high-value item that lasts. This reduces waste, saves money long-term, and builds a mindset of thoughtful investing. You begin to see purchases as tools, not toys. And that way of thinking naturally leads to better financial decisions across the board. Number 6, you avoid lifestyle creep. When your income rises, it's tempting to let your spending rise with it. But minimalists resist that pull. They lock in their lifestyle and let the gap grow. That growing gap, it's the fuel for freedom. And if you keep that gap wide, you'll have more options than most people ever will. Number 7, you redefine what success looks like. Success is no longer about luxury cars or designer brands. For minimalists, it's about time freedom, peace of mind, and living on your own terms. You stop chasing a vision that isn't yours. Instead, you pursue what actually fulfills you. And in that space, real wealth starts to grow, quietly, steadily, powerfully. Number 8, you build a financial buffer faster. Minimalism speeds up savings by cutting out waste. You're not scraping pennies. You're stacking them with intention. That growing emergency fund or investment account becomes your safety net. It gives you the power to say no to toxic jobs, bad bosses, or burnout. And that power is exactly what people in the rat race don't have. Number 9, you reduce decision fatigue. With fewer choices to make daily, you save mental energy for what actually matters. You're not wasting brainpower deciding which shoes to wear or what to buy on Amazon. This clarity improves focus, productivity, and even emotional well-being. You become sharper, more decisive, and less reactive. And that edge helps you spot opportunities others are too distracted to notice. Number 10, you can take bigger risks with less fear. When your life costs less, your margin for risk increases. You can walk away from a job, pivot careers, or start something new. Fewer financial obligations mean fewer chains holding you back. That kind of freedom is rare and powerful. And when you hear number 12, you'll see just how far that freedom can go. Number 11, you stop chasing overtime for things you don't need. Minimalists trade hustle for intention. Instead of grinding for things that bring fleeting satisfaction, they work for purpose and progress. Time becomes the most valuable asset, and they guard it fiercely. Less work for more life becomes the new goal. And when that mindset kicks in, the rat race starts looking more like a trap than a dream. Number 12, you create income breathing room. Minimalism helps you live below your means, not just within them. That gap allows you to save, invest, or start side hustles without panic. It creates margin, space to breathe, think, and plan. And that margin, it's where financial transformation begins. Number 13. You find contentment without consumption. You realize that joy isn't sold in stores. Minimalists learn to find peace in simplicity, beauty in the everyday, and gratitude in what they already have. That contentment is powerful. It breaks the cycle of always needing more. You feel whole, even while spending less. And that emotional shift, it's one of the biggest keys to escaping the race for good. And finally, number 14. You build wealth quietly and quit loudly. While others flex paychecks, you quietly stack assets. You keep your circle small, your costs low, and your goals high. Then one day, while everyone else is still chasing, you walk away, free. You don't need applause, you've got freedom. That's the ultimate victory of financial minimalism. Which one of these 14 hit home for you? Or do you have a minimalist money habit that's changed your life? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to learn from your experience. Here's something to remember. You don't escape the rat race by running faster. You escape it by stepping off the track. Broke? Not for long. Like, subscribe, and let's get a bit richer, one smart move at a time. Thank you for watching. Until then, stay sharp and stack smart.